This is a nice discussion this morning, and you will see my face today by represent. My name is Lekki Phase, and we're in our partner company, and our MD is here. Let me just put it that way. Our MD is here. Yes, he is going to talk to you about who they are, what they are doing. You know, when you see my face, this is something that is really like so you can see, feel it, touch it. Anything you want to do about real estate, you know, when you see my face, you know what I represent. And anytime I'm bringing our MDs, you know, I want them to talk to you so that you can see where we are coming from and where we are. We are going to share a lot of things today, challenges, what we are doing currently, the projects that we've done before, and see, this company is not small. You are going, this company is not small. This our MD is not small. In terms of big things we've done, and we're going to meet him now. And see, I want you to relax, sit down. It's just for you to invest in Nigeria for something that when you come back home, you will be very, very excited and you will get there. And that is why we want our MD to talk to you about this project, what they are doing. So, can we meet together?
Thank you so much. My name is Ayobami Akindikwe, and as you know, I'm the CEO of Ace Real Estate.
Okay.
Yeah. What else would you like to know?
Everything about you. How you started real estate? Just give us little gist about that. How did you start real estate?
Okay, so I started real estate in 2018.
Okay.
And I started as an agent on the street, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. At that time, I had a vision to do real estate because before then, I'd only tried everything. I'd been a bricklayer at the point. I did photography. I mean, I grew up in Motion.
Wow.
From Motion, I grew up in Alagbado. So I did literally like everything a young guy could do, to survive. And I would say the turning point was in 2020. That was the COVID year. And at that point, I just knew I really wanted to do development and not just agency at that time. In fact, my agency was really tough.
Wow.
I would, walk around, try to get houses for rent. And, one of those occasions, even the landlord splitted the agency with me. He said it's an agent.
Oh my.
He said it's an agent in his own house. And I mean, I started really young at that time also. And so when I moved into development, it was, of course, tough. But we started from, getting a land, having an agreement with the family to pay them. Then, we designed like a pre-launch, a pre-sale flyer. So we started selling, we started trying to sell. And after some time, we were able to get our first sale.
Wow.
So it's what God cannot do. It was tough, but I mean, so from there, at that time it was about 6.4 million naira. And then from, the first sale, we invested into the business. In fact, at the point, our first office was a shared workspace. And I had no place to stay then. Yeah, because I'd left the mainland. Told my mom I was not coming back. Yeah.
Island proper.
In fact, because at that time, our rent was 6 months behind during the COVID year. And I mean, after COVID, what was going to happen? So, I mean, when I came to the island that time, I had nowhere to stay, so I had to stay in my office. And it was a shared workspace. At the point, I was staying in the bathroom. Lucky that I not allow security to be away. So I did that for a long time, and then until we were just able to sell and then go from there.
This story of courage, like I know what I'm doing, I really know what I want. Or for any of our young people that want to start, you can start from somewhere.
I mean, start from somewhere today.
Yes. Our start is, I usually tell people that our start is different. There are some people when they start, they have this fine office in a prime location, you walk in like this, everything is, but I always tell people, they start from the start. There is a certain point.
And the truth is this, right? It is very tough. You see, the part of my story that maybe people might not know is the tough part. Today, you see me, you think I look like one child of a rich man. So, but I mean, like, the hard work, and the consistency also.
Yeah, that is
The
great.
consistency. You might not get it. You cannot even. My first 2 years in real estate, I didn't say one thing now.
Wow, 2 years.
Yes, I didn't know anybody. So who do I want to sell to? I was there when I started. I was really young when I started. I was really young. I mean, earlier this year I got on Forbes. On the 30 year. So like, I mean, and also I didn't just get on Forbes on basis of just being a real estate, because they don't even like to list real estate people, but based on the background and should I say the realness of the story, the impact also we've had to create over the years aside just real estate, just
Wow, this is inspiring, and I'll tell people about doing the job for your dream, because when you see something that other people cannot see, so it's about your dream and you it's not just about doing the job. So is real estate. Wow, why do you think is real estate? What is it?
So in 2019, when we walked into this, at that time, it came about from thinking of something outstanding, something distinctive, and this resonated with what we wanted to do, being a name that resonated with excellence, with someone with excelling or an organization with excelling. And Ace in the game, for example, like the best or something. So Ace came out of wanting to go for something from excellence and something distinctive also.
When people don't celebrate, celebration. And that's who you are. All right, so I just want you to take us through memory lane about all these, and that is why we are here. What inspired the Vertex? Because I've been hearing the Vertex. What is it? Because our viewers want to know, what do you have in store for this project? I know that you've done so many projects. You can name it, but I really wanted to dwell on the Vertex.
So the Vertex, right, is one project. I'll use very simple words. The Vertex is one project I want people to use in judging us.
Okay.
That's me using simple words. It's a project that I want people to use as a measure to say, okay, you guys did well or you guys did not do well. It's that project.
Is that project? Yes. Okay. Personally, I like the design. So, can you tell us what inspired?
Okay, so also we've had to recreate the design. We're going to show you. Initially, we did only 3 floors, and that's because in Lekki Phase 1 estates, 3 floors is the maximum. But lately, the Lagos State government have increased the height, so you can do up to even 6 floors, right? And that's because they know that land is expensive and there is demand in the market, so there is need, to go more floors if structural guarantee can be certified. So what we've had to do is to increase it to 2 more floors, which is 5 floors in total, and we have 2 penthouses on the last floor, and we have 2 bedrooms all the way down. And really, the project is a very interesting project. What we intend to do is just create, a system where people are able to make so much money from shortlet or from rentals, and they're really getting good value for it. And even the resale value is very insane, because if you look at our selling price, for example, we're not selling at literally the current market price. And we even have an offer that I'm going to speak to you also. And the offer is ridiculous. Very ridiculous. And it's ridiculous because we want cash, so we are able to inject it to the project and get it as fast as we really want it to go. And the project is very simple project. 2-bedroom apartments. People can make money from shortlets, and we handle the management part of it optionally if they want, right? But some of the services we are introducing there is like the concierge service, the cleaning service. We even have the sauna, spa. We have also for the swimming pool and the gym side. So it's like a very functional place where people can come in day out. You get it? So that way you have a system that makes money for you. In Lekki Phase 1 now, that bedroom is for like goes for like 200,000 to 50,000 per day. You can imagine you making minimum of like 45 million a year, right? And in like 4 years, you've probably gonna made back. You get your capital and already enjoying your returns. And at that time, when you even intend to sell.
Oh,
exactly. So it's a project where we are. It's a project where we are offering people the value. And why it is different from every other project is because of the kind of contractors we're also using.
So what do you mean?
Well, we share details with you. Yeah. But I mean, like, you know, one of these, that's why I said this is a project we can use in judging us and measuring what we truly can deliver.
Okay. I know that there is the project is just finished, that is the 78 in our business. So what are the challenges? Because I believe everybody is learning. I know in fact we've learned one or two things about the challenges that surrounded the delivery of the project. So can you take our viewer through what you able to do? Because I know from developer, the time they started. So they're still there. There's no deliver. So what are the things that you did that make at least the delivery? I saw the video. You delivered to them and the investors are very react. So what are the things? What are the challenges and how did you overcome it? And I believe the Vertex, you said it's a different thing. So tell our viewers what are the things.
Thank you. So first off, very importantly, for us as a company and as a young company also, what is very important to us is track record. And it's the trust we are able to earn from people. I've done businesses with people I've never met in my entire life. So definitely I know that the only way to grow is and to get us to the next phase of the business is to earn the trust of people. So that means you finding your way through to delivering 1, delivering 2, delivering 3. Because, and aside from just 70 residents, I'll talk about also one of our projects in Freedom, which is number 31. Have you been there before?
No.
Yeah, we have a project there. 6 terraces to be detached. Yeah, we delivered that last year. You can see it even anytime. So, I mean, talking about this project, they were really tough. Why? Because inflation was very insane.
That's very You're saying my mind now.
Yeah, it was very insane. For example, when we started number 31, we started at 500 naira per dollar. We delivered at 1,700 per dollar. Yes. And I mean, that one was even very insane because I had to sell personal things just to finish up the project. Yes, I had to sell my personal things to finish the project. Because it was like, it took only a miracle to finish the project at the point, right? But I mean, being, the person I am and the kind of company we also want to build, as a team, we just have to find our way through to get and live exclusively. And for 78, I mean, we started our project when we were buying cement 4,000. We started last year, January, and we bought materials December and also early January. We were buying cement 4,000, we were buying iron 510, 540. Within a month, by January ending into February, we started buying iron 1.5 million, started buying cement 9,005.
Wow.
Started buying sand from 70k to 150 to 200. Granite from 200 to 50 to 400, 450.
Wow.
Yeah, so like, of course, it was very terrible. And also with 78, it was a joint venture. And truthfully, we didn't sign a good deal. Yes, and we didn't sign a good deal. And also for us, it's always been about creating track record. And I mean, as a company, this is Nigeria, who will just give you money randomly? How many real estate companies can access funds? So I can tell you for a fact that we've not been able to even access funds, so we've had to just leverage on businesses we can find, on opportunities we can find, and also create something out of it for people to see. You get? So we didn't sign a good deal. In fact, let me even make it more clean for you. We signed a 50-50.
Ha!
Yes. 50-50 for real. And guess what? If I even give you our numbers, I mean, you know, we sold this places for 75 million, 80 million. 80 million. Exactly. And I mean, at the point when we started, it made sense a bit. It made sense because we felt like, okay, with the selling price, if we didn't factor inflation, with the selling price, or we do this and this and this, we're able to hold down one unit and maybe just go home with 100 million. It was okay. It was not a project we're trying to. And I mean, the market is competitive. Everybody's doing it. So why would someone choose you? You get over another person who has been delivering, right? And I mean, even in the environment, there's one of my mentors that you know, right, that has like very massive project. So why would people decide not to go and buy from him and buy from me? You get, so you have to also be, be wise about your price. And nobody will just give you money to say, well, I'm going to start the project. Nobody, right? When we go to the site, we actually even get to a level before we started selling. But when inflation came, it was insane. It was very bad, very, very bad. But well, we just have to find our way to still make sure we're able to still deliver. So still, like, delivering was more important to us than any other thing. The same thing with number 31. Delivery was more important than any other thing. Was it earlier this year or last year? We launched a project also in Freedom, but this one we were able to buy the land, and we could have heard of 234.
Yes.
Yeah, 234. We even launched it.
Number.
Yeah, like
234, 78. It's only this birthday. I'm like,
yeah, I like numbers. I know numbers, and they resonate. They have meanings, right? Number 31, and because I think, and I do not like to overthink. I don't like to overthink. For example, number 31. When I got there, I was thinking, this cost, this, that. Okay, which one? Okay, which one have people not used before? I was like, what's the number of this house? 31. Oh yeah, now put it in words. Number 31. And it makes sense. So I mean, for 234, we had launched the project for 42 units of 2-bedroom apartment and 1 bed, and we even started selling. But when we, did our numbers and the payment plan at the time, we saw that it was not going to work. It wasn't. So it's going to be another struggle again. And when we try to go to the market and try to raise funds, people are giving us money at 60%. Yes, 60% for a year. It's not possible. You get, so for such people who get into problem, the money was available, was here, but like, exactly. So what do we have to do? We have to just do the project. Another person will have found his way wrong, but you know what? Let's leave this. Let's go to a different location. That even if we sell off plan, or we sell anytime, it will still make sense than this environment. And that's one of the reasons why we focused on Lekki Phase 1, and we even have a project in Ikoyi and VI. So these are major locations because they suffered. Now we want to make money. These are locations where you still build for almost the same amount, right? And you just have to focus on quality. Which, honestly, talking about this past project and this location, you don't get the best artisans. You don't. Anybody wants to argue, you don't get the best artisans. You can't, right? But in the likes of Lekki Phase 1, for example, Ikoyi and VI, it's a quality market, right? From Ikate all the way down, it is more of the lowest pricing, the most affordable, or the best developer. You get, like, a reliable developer. But from Lekki, VI is more about quality, like how quality is this house. You get, I know people will buy because certain contractors are the one in charge.
Exactly.
Right?
Tell me now, Papa.
You get. People buy because
they know the
you get, so
and they know the quality.
It's a quality market.
Yeah.
It's in the quality market you can really make money. You can't really make money from the lowest pricing, contractor with the best reputation or something. You get it's really a big struggle in the industry. Not so many people are making money as you would think. Yes, not so many people. And also because, I mean, look at Nigeria, for example. Do you know that real estate is currently flagged as IRIX with the bank? Yes. So, like, before you can access funds as a company, your leg is strong.
Okay, let's go back to Vertex.
Yeah.
So, what are the things that you put in place? Because is high barrier.
Yeah.
This apartment is lovely apartment. So, what are the things that you put in place?
So, I mean, the very first thing we did was to make sure we get our approval before we even move to site, right? And this, the second thing we did also is working with the right set of contractors and engineers. For example, our piling contractor, we're not doing anything less than standard. In fact, because we're adding more floors, we've had to go back to strengthening our file and also testing it also. So it's a project that I say you can use together. So if I say, okay, this is, it has to be that project. It has to be that project.
Okay, I know what for Lekki, what I've seen other developers, what they are doing, the only average is like normally the external package they are seeing a lot.
And maybe water, yeah?
The water, yes. And also the printing. I have been with the developer because within a year,
the house starts
changing.
Usually when you paint it white. Yes.
The exterior part of the house, we see a lot of things, and we see that what really comes to me, or the question is that they use 55,000 they use it. I will not lie to you, and you can bear me with you. Within 6 months, this paint.
No, I'll tell you about it.
Okay, so I want to, because it's quality thing we're talking about. This is Lekki Phase, and people should get value for that. So please, what are you doing? Because it's the Vertex and it's offline.
Yes.
So what are the things that you're doing about?
So I wouldn't tell you that we are saints, that maybe we've not experienced the same thing other developers have experienced. And of course I see it everywhere also, and it makes me also feel some type of way, because I mean, like, within 6 months, the honest truth is we use quality paints. In fact, for number 31 we used they call it water shield. It doesn't shield anything.
People that you should also have the warranty or something.
Now, because of our type of photography, our type of environment, the saltiness, the water, there are certain ways to finishing it properly. Now, number one, caroling is one of the best ways to getting, the painting at least stay well for a long time, and tiling. When you check houses that use styroline and tiles, do you find those issues? Exactly. You get, so there are certain other ways to finishing than just screeding and painting. What we do is just screed and paint, and we actually do it well. But because of rain and our choice of colors also, and we like white colors, and honestly, people have insulted us, but why white all the time? But the truth is this: sometimes you just want to create some sort of there's a perception to white, and there's a perception to other colors. You can see that's why sometimes it's safer to keep it simple. And white is like literally keeping it simple, because I've painted before or another color, it didn't come out well, and I've gone into a space with another color that I didn't feel good about, right? So as you grow in the business, you start to find a better way of finishing things more. The Vertex is not white. You get exactly. but we've done white painting before. You get? So it's just as you grow. Sometimes you want to keep it sane and simple, you know, to avoid contracts or to avoid any funny outcome. Because I mean, you see now, you've entered into white funny places before. I've entered into an apartment before that you find green cabinets. And honestly, another person have used green and it came out well. Another person used green and it is terrible. You get? You enter into the apartment, the tiling is a different color. Even though the tiling might be the best styles, because it is not white or because it is not a certain color that resonates with you, it looks cheap. But when you use white, it's just, you get, at least even if it's not that, you still kind of like, okay, fine, it's still okay. Well, I mean, with the Vertex, a different color, different finishing. As you said, you know, the plumbing issues that happens with apartments. So it's usually also with the type of MEP team that you work with. It's all about the kind of contractors also you work with. Those are the major number one problem. The kind of people you also work with matters. Are you working with people who are just newbies, or are you working with people who have experience in the field and who have, you know, and honestly, this is a project that, you know, come on, so it has to make sense. And you know, and you know, also because we are very used to, you know, running pipes through the house, and sometimes when it's, I mean, maintenance is very key in the house. Sometimes you would have leakage. You would have, it's not possible now. You would have, you get, sometimes you just have one issue or the other. It's normal. It is very normal. But the maintenance part, but now the problem with most houses is the maintenance part is very tough. Some type of maintenance, you have to break the decking. But when they are created in a way or aligned in a way that doesn't require you maintaining it from the decking, it makes it easier. But maintenance that you will not have leakage is not possible. But there should be that maintenance part that is created. I went to some houses in Victoria Island. They have, like, there is a place where you can see the pipes. But in your own house, can you see pipes?
I can't see pipes.
You get, they are hidden in the wall, hidden, you get, in the decking and stuff. So, but you go to some of these high rises and you'll see the pipes, you'll see where they are, you'll see what is covering it.
And be able to do it so that it will not affect the house. And what I noticed when they went to deliver some of that deliver not for it. They just deliver the house, the delivery to finish it, deliver it. So I don't believe that if you want to deliver house for you need to think everything. So for the client or the investor, this is the back is the case. And even we talk about the maintenance stuff for now. Because there was a question that someone asked me recently that I got this out from my client in 8 months, something happened. Who will do it? Is it the developer or is it the owner?
Okay, so now let me give you two parts. It is part of the developer and the part of the end user, the client. Now, on the developer part, I'm not giving excuses, but at certain times people struggle in delivering projects. Right? Like, it's a very big struggle to delivering some projects. And it's almost become impossible to even be able to maintain it or even finish it well in most cases. So that's why you see that they deliver and they just leave. And most times also based on the relationship between the developer and the end user, you get, sometimes the relationship is good, sometimes the relationship is not good. And let's look at it. Real estate, everything we do, aside from the professionalism, good relationship also goes a long way, right? Sometimes it's not just all about contracts. Sometimes it's just good relationship, good conversation, right? And I mean, on the end user part, which is the client, every house you're buying should come with at least a few months of maintenance.
Exactly. That's where I'm going to go.
Yeah.
That is where I'm going to get when you deliver it. How many months maintenance? Because I'm keen about that, and I told myself that I'll start asking developers because I don't want situation that I know it's tough.
Yeah.
Even do business in Nigeria is very, very tough.
Very.
I don't ask my people in the diaspora. You come to Nigeria, you will run back.
I do run. They will run.
But we that we are here.
There's nowhere to run.
There's nowhere to run to, and we are not ready to run. We just want to speak and do that.
Okay, so
how many months are we talking about this maintenance? Because it's good.
Yeah.
Not just deliver and run. Okay, something is happening. Like how many months when you deliver it? How many months are you thinking of maintaining it?
So for our other projects, as I said, we always have, months. In fact, sometimes we do 1 year of maintenance. But for the Vertex, it's different.
Okay.
Now, for the Vertex, we're doing 5 years of MEP. Means if anything goes wrong with the plumbing, with mechanical.
5 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And we're doing also 10 years structural guarantee.
10 years structural guarantee.
Yeah, if there's any defect, anything at all, we fix it.
Wow.
Yeah.
This project is one in Lekki Phase. We also go there. When I'm hearing something like this, I'm happy. 5 years and 10 years structural guarantee.
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, with our delivery months, right? We intend to deliver in 15 months. And we're saying, if by 15 months you don't get your delivery, you start paying your rent.
Wow. No.
I should relax. No, it's just also a job. It put us on the edge to work.
Yeah. Wow. So, and this 15 months start when?
Just started.
Okay, what's the delivery time for the day?
So we're delivering next year in November.
Next year in November. Yeah. Wow. Okay, when we deliver, because I know this project, the way it's going, actually, the progress is, I like the progress, because when people are struggling with something new, so I started seeing the video before I was okay, where is this thing? And I like the choice of location, because, another thing I will bring up here is the location. Why why
I mean, it's serene.
Okay.
It's very serene, number one.
Flood free.
It's flood.
Yeah.
For you. Come there during the season. It's flood free.
Flood free. And I know that area.
And it's close to the business location also.
So tell me the business location.
Palatable.
Yeah, palatable.
Palatable, yeah.
It's just street.
You get
go out and enter palatable.
Exactly. So why are we connecting all these dots together? Palatable, Adibaro, actually, those are CBDs.
Yeah.
Right? Now, people want to buy things in this location.
Exactly.
So definitely people want to be around a place we can buy things. Around a place we can go to restaurants. A place we can also connect to Victoria Island, connect to Ikoyi. You get to, it's like very central. Very central and easy. Yeah,
you know how when we
a
lot of videos on social media, it's pretty.
But also, just aside being thoughtful, sometimes it's not just all about the flood parts. It's also about the maintenance of drainage also.
Yeah.
So the things we also intend to do, which we cannot do yet now, is to also work with the association of the estates. Packing the drainage and just servicing the drainage, because right now they've not serviced it. Yeah, but of course those are things we can always bring up, because there are quality people that live here. So I think they'll be open to listening to fixing whatever issue.
Okay. So I'll talk about the price now for the project, because actually you really know the approval, the land approval. Everything is perfect, so I'll talk about the price. So tell us the price and the payment plan.
Okay, so we have the 2-bedroom going for 60 million.
260 million.
Yes.
Okay.
and you can spread payment for 3 months and 6 months.
Okay.
Now, one of the reasons why we do very short payment plan like that is because we want to get the money in the shortest period of time. Because if we are promising you to deliver within 15 months, how is it possible we are giving you 12 months? You get money requires, quality requires money. Having an edge towards inflation also requires money. But now we have an offer for people who can pay outright.
Okay.
Yes, I'll give you.
You don't want to say that.
Yeah. Because it's too good of an offer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too good of an offer. But so it has to really be like, okay, you're ready to pay.
You're ready to pay. Yeah, we can get this difference.
Yeah.
So call the number on the screen. You're ready to pay now because those who go on the site so that we see what we'll be
So
able to do.
at the moment, also on site, when we get there, I'll show you.
Okay.
Initially we are done the piling. In fact, we're done our pile cap. We're supposed to cast already. But because we're adding extra floors, we have to go back to the piling, also to add more piles.
Yeah. On the ground.
Yes.
Okay. All right. For the Vertex, how many units available? How many units together?
Okay. We have 16 units in bedrooms.
16 units together.
Yes.
Okay.
And we have 2 penthouses.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a few units of studio apartments. It's about 30 square meters. The 2-bedroom is about 120, 130 square meters. Yes. And it's just only two penthouses on the top. Yeah, so it's very large and spacious. But right now, what we are selling is just 9 units of the 2-bedroom. Yeah.
Okay, so when people say now, what I'm talking about.
So even before they pay, they get a contract. I've traveled. I've been to about 27 countries. I see how people do businesses, and I feel like we do it a different way here. Yeah, right. I've tried buying property sometimes, and they come with contracts. You get, and not just they send you an offer letter, send us an acceptance. You get two, because I know most times clients always want to read through contracts.
Yeah.
They always want to okay, what is there, what is there, you get. So they send contract ahead. When you append your signature and you read through, you make your payments, then you send your receipts. Then at the end of the day, you get your bit of assignment. Once you are handing over the survey and your assignment. Yeah.
Okay, so is there any clause in you mentioned that the delivery time is 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So that is November 2026, and I think the company, because of all these people that they don't keep to our development, they don't keep time. That's okay. Like also said now, it's going to be in the idea that if I did not deliver this, I'll start paying you because everything needs to be documented.
It's in your contract. Okay. Yeah, it will be in your contract. And for us also, one of the reasons why we're able to make such statement is because when it comes to construction, it's more about the finances, the logistics, and the contractor. Sometimes when money does not affect the project, logistics can. We're supposed to deliver this material to site today. We're supposed to come on Monday, it comes on Friday. Of course, it will affect everything. With the contractor, if you have a messed up contractor, it's going to turn out messy, obviously. Then, with money is very important. So, people don't default with their payments. We have money to finance the projects. Everything goes smoothly, right? But also not just settling with people's deposits. We have funds to push the project, but of course we are selling because we want to do very fast.
Okay, I'll ask a question. So how do you keep investors, people that is invested in the Vertex? So what's the line of communication that okay, this is where we are in this month, next month this is so. How do you reach out to them? Because that's very important. Like people do want to know what is going on because if I'm giving you my money, you can be able to know what I was told. How do you do that?
For all of our projects, we always do site updates.
Okay.
Literally every week. Yeah, literally every week. And send emails every month also. So for this project, of course, it's not going to be less. We're going to send emails every month, right? And on our social media, or even you have media rep, you will get pictures in the group. Yeah, so we always send weekly pictures updates, and then because of course it makes people follow through also.
Yes, okay. Thank you for granting this. Apart from the Vertex, I just want to as well to know what are other projects. Because now we'll be going to the Vertex now, just to see what is coming down. And what are other projects that you've done and you're proud of? These are some projects that you're not really proud. It's real estate. People should know, and I will not hide it. There are some projects that will not open hopefully, even as a realtor. There are some projects that this one we shouldn't have and tell our clients to do this, So what are the projects that we've done? Because see, we keep improving.
Yeah, of course.
We keep improving, we keep learning, we keep improving. So tell us your project. So because our viewers, apart from the Vertex, we still have one of our projects that is very dear to us. This is Elegance. So if you watch this video to the end, we bring him up again because we are going on site for that one. And you see us on site, not only the office, you can see this is office setup and the rest. So we are not only doing this in the office, we go to the site. Forget about this suit. Forget about me looking like this. We will see me in another form. So we'll still go there. By Friday, we should be on the site. And that one is proper acres of land. So just tell us what you've done. And in this real estate, what have you really learned? And what can you say to our investor? Some investor, maybe they invested in Nigeria. Oh, I don't want to do. What can you say to them? So please, help me advise them.
So, first off, we've done several projects, right? But I'm more of someone who is usually not excited about things in the past. I'm usually very futuristic person because I always think things can be done better. Things can be done much better and better. In total, we deliver at least over 180 units outside. Yeah. We're trying our best. We're trying our best. And that we've also done a lot of land estates in the past also. Yeah. And if there is one thing I've learned about Nigeria's real estate is this is one place you can make so much returns on your investment. You can get value for money. Forget about the fact that there is a dollar to the naira all the time, but we also see how things keep rebalancing. And every time there is a major shift of this in the economy, it impacts positively on assets. This is one of the only places that I've never seen an asset depreciate. Every other place, you want to buy a property, they can tell you price has been reduced here, or this place has depreciated, or the price is still the same as it was 5-10 years ago. You get, or it takes even another 6 years before appreciation can really come. But this is one economy where you buy it, they literally in 6 months, 1 year, you're already seeing traction, right? And you are even able to make back your money very, in the very shortest time possible, right? So it makes sense for investors. Of course, on the other side, it makes living expensive. It makes making money expensive, but also there are certain things you cannot change. There are certain things you and I cannot change. So the best you can do is to work with the system and also build on the top of the system, right? And the way we have to do about it, is to know the right place to invest there, make sure it's safe and secured, and we get our returns back. Also, so. Of course, investing in Nigeria is very safe when you do it the right way and the right places also. For me, as a real estate developer, in the last few years, I would say I focused on the wrong thing. Yes, and not totally on the wrong thing, of course, because I've had to also build track record. And what do I mean? In real estate, I mean, every developer and what they are looking for.
Yeah.
Me, I want to create value and make money. You get, I want to make a lot of money. Now, in real estate, when we talk about you making money, what's the first thing you talk about?
In real estate?
Yes.
You making money?
No, when you want to make money in real estate, what's the first thing you talk about?
I'll talk about building now.
No. Like, what's the first aspect? Not building or anything.
Okay.
Like, obvious location.
And good location, fine
Exactly.
location.
So when we talk about, oh, you want to make money in real estate, you want to do, the first thing you ever think of is location, right?
Yeah.
But how many developers actually focus on this location? Do you understand? So sometimes, depending on how much you really want to make also, you have to look for certain locations. These are the locations that I believe I can make money from. And that's why I'm here, right? And there's nothing as good as knowing you make money and other people to make money. So it's like creating value and you're also getting value. I'm not here to sell people and not make money. So people that say, oh, developers taking Dragon, I will ride Dragon. I will live my best life. Do you understand? But I also deliver something good. Yeah.
Okay, and end this reputation.
Yeah.
The current location.
Very
And
fine.
for our investors, when you talk about where it's booming, especially shopping. So after Ikoyi, Victoria, and the Vertex is just at the center. I'm not saying it's happy now. It's right there in Lekki Phase 1, and Lekki Phase 1 is one of the ideal area where you are thinking of you want to get a shopper, because for the location that is booming in shopper, just Ikoyi, VI. So this is where we are. This is where Vertex is. So when we're going on the site, we've heard a lot from you today, and this is the NDC the developer of the Vertex. So we're going to introduce another project to you inside it. Like I said, but this one is the lovely apartment, and you see the design. It's not common design because they said in Nigeria that all our buildings are there.
No.
They're not right. No,
It's
it's copy and paste.
It's just where they are focusing on. It's just where they are focusing on. You can't go to Korea and say they are all the same.
Yeah.
Korea is not the same. But also with the copy and paste, also because of the amount of deliverables people have. You want to deliver 100, 200, 1,000 units. Are you going to do different style? No.
But that's like
Tune it up. So that's the thing. With every changes comes an additional cost, right? So are you able to now create that affordability that people are looking for at the end of the day?
So is there affordability? Is there any of that? Where?
You can say that was affordable.
No, tell me, what is affordable?
I mean, things are already just getting crazy now, but 80 million, 100 million, you still have, in fact, 200 million.
So where is that 80 million that I'm talking about?
Now, let me explain. You see the difference between building in Lekki, not in Lekki, Ikoyi, VI, building in Aja. The contractors that work with you there, they charge you per square meter.
Where?
In Ikoyi and VI, they charge you per square meter. Yes. Whether you're tiling, whether you're building, whether you are painting, screeding, anything, it's per square meter. But in Aja, you call Babashiri.
Come and squeeze this stuff.
He will squeeze this for you.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, am I lying?
You're not lying.
Yes, you will wear your company jacket.
Oh, I like this conversation because it shows that I'll tell my people, you cannot lose money to them.
No, you can't.
When you're talking, you see people that they don't do the bad, the good, and the everything.
It's terrible. Very, very terrible.
And this is honest conversation, and as you're seeing us, we are doing this, and we want to invest in it, especially in Nigeria, because they told me, that's like, hey, don't give me this. We're just doing this to show you that it's another dimension, it's another thing in Nigeria, and we are even here to serve you. and look at our developers. We mentioned in our conversation, there are been to so many countries, there's 7 countries over. And we said the way they are doing, they're already know I got it.
But I mean, you can also blame us to some extent. We don't have certain resources like some people. I mean, for example, in the US, all you have to do as a developer is to buy land. All you have to do as a developer is to buy land, and you access money. You will access money. Every video of a developer or a development in the US I've ever seen in my life, they always access money. They have cheap money. They're accessing money at 5%. They're accessing money at 3%. Yes. In Europe, how much do you think people use in buying houses or mortgage? I don't know so much, but I know a guy that accesses money at 1%. Yes. 1%, 0.5%. Even in Botswana.
Wow.
Yes, money is very cheap. Very cheap. In South Africa, people access money for how much? Maybe like 7%, 5%. Yeah. 10% maximum. Yeah. So it gets, before you can also compare those people with us, they're trying our best. People are doing so much from nothing. I mean, some people are able to access some type of money. Me, I've not been able to access this money. Hopefully they'll come to me. But see, they are literally doing so much out of nothing. So much out of nothing. Like so much. They are doing, yes. This is where the money is, yeah.
This is where the money is, because buying the Vertex and 4 years, you are getting your money back. So when you put it on chocolates, you are doing this 200k, 250k per night. But
and,
you do best.
okay, if people are not, because some people are investors, they are short-term people. They just want to put their money back, put their money in a project, get it back. So we've also created Vertex as an SPV, right, where people can buy shares, right, and they get as much as 30% in returns. Yes.
For investors, this is another.
And that's within a year. That's even within 12 months, not 15 months.
This is another way of commission. This Vertex, I've just seen a lot of dimension there that people can actually and where we used to see, we're not talking about shares now. We're just talking about real estate. We're talking about something that is real. So we're going to the site now just to see you, because they will tell you can just do the deal so that you know that you're showing us the deal. So, Mr. Evan, thank you for that to be able to do. So, me and MD will be going on new what you are doing. So, I don't want to say your personal now. You say it on the side.
That's it.
So let's go. All right, thank you. So we are here. This is the Vertex, and we look at the surrounding. You see a lot of massive buildings. Before I start saying anything, because when I tell you this is the price of our apartment, especially in Lekki Phase 1, why is it expensive? Why is it expensive? So I'll start from what is the cost of the land here? Because the two land, what is here? This is almost 1,000 square meters. We're doing 5 floors, right? And we'll start from the cost of the land. Then I know you want to do your plus and minus. And you know a lot of things, a lot of approval. So just because I can do it, not everybody can do it. Yes, it's honest truth, not everybody can do it. Even building in Lagos, out of it is. But let me start from what's the price of the land before we start everything. So what's the price of in Lekki now, the value now, just tell me the value.
The value now is around 1.3 to 1.5 million per square meter.
Per square meter. Yeah. Okay, you can multiply.
So of course that's like approximately 1.5 billion.
1.5 billion, yes, for
just land area.
Just land area alone before you now start putting structure, getting approval.
And approval. In fact, approval initially costed us around 40 something million. And now we are even having to have another approval.
And that's why you're not seeing any reds.
Yeah.
To mark something red, you need to come and get approval. But with this, I just want us to, I want you to run us through what you've done here and we are looking at delivery in November next year.
At the moment, we've done our initial piling before, which is 10 meters deep, and also we've done our pie cap. We're supposed to even cast and do our pie, our what's it called, our German floor pillars, and those go up to the decking. But we had the whole back and forth also to redesigning, and now going back also to piling. So that's why we have this this iron on site already, and we're still going 10 meters deep on the ground. Yeah, and at the same time we're doing over 70 extra pies. Yeah, for strength, and of course what we had done before is substantial, but also you get just to guarantee that much more stability. And I mean, the project, I already told you that this is a project is judge.
Yes.
So for the project is in stages. So the only reason why I'm able to say, we're able to deliver in 15 months is because of this. Every project is a timeline. Exactly. It's not offered. For example, piling maximum it takes is like 3 weeks, right? If at all any other thing, maybe 1 more month, right? So our piling should be done by maximum end of the 3rd week of next month, right? And when you talk about German floors, pillars, decking takes 21 days. Pillar takes
there's calculation to all.
You get decking is 21 days and sometimes even less, right? So when you do your decking, your first decking one, calculate this thing. So you can literally deliver your carcass within 7 months. Your carcass can be ready in 7 months. So if your carcass can be ready in 7 months, you're going into plastering, into your screeding, your electricals, your POP, and obviously those things can be done concurrently. Like you have multiple people working at the same time.
Exactly.
So it's not like you're waiting for this one to finish working before this one works. And also the amount of people that were engaged at the time you get to also work. Yeah, so a lot of things can happen at the same time. In fact, this is one of the places that, trust me, construction is very safe. Yes, and it's valid also, right?
Because the foundation, you need to get it right.
Exactly. In fact, like this is the most part of the work, the foundational aspect of it. It takes time. It is stressful. It takes time. So this is like the most part of the work. Once we are done with this phase and we get into casting, into getting into pillars, we're done with it. So it just keeps going and going. Now, because of our soil is why it takes time also, right? When you look at Abuja, for example, you have to go through all these piling parts. You most likely just do rafts all the way up.
Okay. Okay. I like the way you break it down, the piling. For your approval, you said you go another floor. So if our clients now they take it to where they research it.
Of course you'll find it. And it's a general information now that in Lekki you can go over 6 floors. Over 6 floors. So it's not, and because you can go over 6 floors, we are just doing 5. Which even the 5th floor is just 2 units. So it's not like you're overburdening the environment or congesting the environment.
So where is the elevator
of course now.
Even
on the initial one that we delivered, that we only designed only 3 floors, there was the elevator. Yes, there was the elevator.
So there will be concierge, so you mentioned.
Concierge service. So like because of people who are using it for short legs and stuff, right? So people wouldn't have to struggle with parking or anything. There will be someone to help them with parking, so it will be very organized and tidy. Right? And I mean our staircase area is fireproof, and also with a fireproof door. So in case of any emergency, you have the exit stairs. You are safe on the exit stairs because it's fireproof and also has fireproof doors.
Alright, I think these are the things that our clients want to hear, and we believe it fast because when they start bringing money now, they say that our delivery hope is not big, and the way you put it, and there are offers for our clients that want to stay outside, which you can call us so that we can share the offer. It is a good news, and seeing in this location is perfect. It's plot free. And when
Serene.
you see very serene environment, when you see what is very his mansion that is in front of the
In fact, so people don't like stress in this part of. So because apartment is stressful, it takes time, it's a lot of work. But you see people here, they like stuff like those big duplex, sell it for like 1.5 billion.
1.5 billion, 2 billion.
2 billion, leave the site. But that way, not a lot of people are able to really access, afford 1.5 billion. And aside that, even those 1.5 billion naira houses, can they really go on shortage?
Like.
Exactly. So this is one way to making that cash flow.
Yes. Because it's about cash flow and cash is flow.
Exactly. So we're not just trying to just go to side, just create what we feel is okay for our pocket. We're also trying to create what looks like cash flow. Because trust me, as we're selling, we have units that we are not selling.
Definitely.
And every of our own projects also, they have units. So it means our interest also is there. Exactly. And we also want to make money from it. We also want to use it as collateral later on. Our unit or not their unit.
Okay, so our viewers will see everything. It's just too abundant to what we discussed in the office, just to show you what we are doing on the site. And I like the environment it's in. Though you tell me you're not the one living here, I want to use it for this, but when you check what is here, the environment is good, and you want to rent it out, you want to use it for purpose. I think the Vertex it is. And what do you want to tell our investors? Like for parking well, because I think we've done everything.
Yeah.
You can tell us, oh, this is it. And I like the design.
Yeah.
Design is unique.
No, it's beautiful.
Yes, it's really beautiful. And one thing that I know is we follow it through. We're not just giving you 3D just to excite you.
Yeah,
just
or delivering what we do.
Yes, we are not just doing that just to excite you. It could be like we are not going to do this for everything you are doing here. So I just wanted to tell our clients what do you want them to do. This is it. We discussed a lot.
Okay, so
what is the call to action you're doing?
I mean, when it comes to real estate, aside from just getting all the information, also there is a part for trust. And I mean, trust is end, as you all say, right? However, like if you don't also try to want to even extend that arm of wanting to even be a part of something, you might not exactly understand the process in the long run. So the best I can say right now is this is it. We are committed to delivering this project the same way we've been committed to delivering every other project. Anything we would not deliver, we would not start. Yeah, and check our track record. Everything we have started, we have delivered.
Exactly.
And everything we didn't start, we also started. So as we started this, we are delivering and we are keeping to our words, because I mean, it's a long-term relationship for us.
Exactly.
People buy this, they buy the next one, they buy the next one, and they keep buying. And
they keep buying.
I know, and that's the beauty with a lot of companies that I've seen.
Yeah.
They don't even do adverts. It's the same people that keep buying from them.
I don't want to call him, but I understand that.
Yeah, it's the same people that just keep buying from them.
Serious.
So I mean, that's the kind of brand also we want to do. That it's not until when we put it on social media. You get
exactly
that the moment you even send an email or even you say, it's like these people are trying to do this. In fact, take my money first.
Exactly, because they know the tax record is there, and they are trying to do everything possible to deliver the project, even at your own cost. Because I remember the time we were talking in the office, I told my friend, wow, it really touched me, because though I did not really dwell much on that, because for someone that really want to see it, because I understand how
I sold my car.
Your car.
Inclusive,
Because I understand how our investors, how they read. Oh, I'm giving you my money. Either inflation, just deliver the project. I don't want to know.
Delivering that particular project, I didn't ask for one dime from anybody. Even when inflation came. I just delivered. So it takes a lot to deliver the project, but we are committed to this. This is the Vertex. The terrain is very good, and I want you to invest in the Vertex. What is the initial deposit? So we are looking at outside, 0 to 3 months outside price. 6 months is with some interest. So what is the initial deposit for this? So initially we made it really a lot for maybe most people. Maybe only 50%. But what we can do is this: we can do as little as 50 million.
50 million naira
deposit.
Then you can pay 3 months. And the offer, if you want to do outside, call the number showing on the screen. We'll tell you how it is so that you'll be able to get this based on people, our investors that really want to do outright, because what we are trying to do is we secure the fund, then we can buy everything that we need. You know, inflation is no one's friend, and you know, we don't want to start changing, naira, all those stuff, all those we don't really want to start, but it's a good offer, which I'm very excited to share with any of our clients that is interested in the investor. But this is a good project. This is 2-bedroom, and I'll tell you know how 2-bedroom going on shortlet in Lekki Phase 1. I know how in 4 years you will make this money back. You make this money back, and in 4 years how much this will worth. And I know that time you don't want to sell it. I'm very sure that time you won't sell it. You will not sell it. So this is the right time to actually take action. Another is there, follow right away. I'm Olasile Davis, and I'm the lead consultant. So the properties we just here to talk to our MDs what they are doing here, and this is very, very good project, and we want you to invest in the better. This is main Lekki Phase 1. This is not a cafe. This is Lekki Phase 1. This is off Fola Oshibo. This is Elubumi Rotimi Street. You can check it on Google Maps because it will give you. So just to check the location, put it on Google Maps. So if you bring here, this is the best time. We want you to call us right away so that you can lock your unit. And I don't want you to buy one unit. You know how it is. If you just, that your money in the bank, you can't give you anything. You know, everybody knows. And you know, banks, they are using your money to do business. So these are the kind of projects they look for to get those returns. So why can't you do it yourself?
And they don't even share the returns.
They won't give them anything now. They'll still be deducting their COT, SMS charges, So we want you, our investors, to invest in the Vertex. We've gotten everything, the approval, the title. This is not an estate that the government will say they are demolishing. You can see what is around there. No.
And, I mean, that's part of the reasons also why we are building this location.
Yes.
These are already developed.
The government is not coming here to demolish anything. So just take that one off your mind, because when you come and do this, hope they will not come to demolish it. No. We are not trying to cajole to leave your investment. No, we are not doing that. And you check this area, this has address, and this is a good and viable investment. We want to see investment. So, I know that is there. Call us right away. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on your bell notification. Follow us on all our social media and our Facebook. So, this is our MD, and I need to at least. He has spoken well, and I know it's a genuine conversation, and you see what he has really passed through to be where he used to be, and this is the best we want to do. And we keep improving anyway. We keep improving in any of our projects that we are doing. But you see this man, don't worry, you'll still see him in another form, because on Friday, we are still doing another video just to show you where you can bank your money again. This one is our luxury apartment that we want you to invest in. But on Friday, you will see us in another form. 2 of us again to show you where you can still bank your money. Thank you for watching, and
thank you.
Bye.